Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome to Geoguessr. We are in London, and by that I mean in the actual game, not in real life anymore. So the last time I did a video on this was I was about to go to London, because that's where my fiance at the time, who is now my wife, well, is, and that's where we met for the first time, or well, for the second time, and ended up staying there for 6 months when I was only supposed to stay for a month. Um, I've been there. I lived in London for a month technically, and then I was there for another 2 weeks, I believe. So I've had a pretty decent time in London. I've been to places in England that only 1% is tourists. So I've been to like Land's End is a pretty touristy spot, but I've been to some places like in Devon and Cornwall that no one goes to, no tourists go to, but I've happened to go there, which is a really cool experience, and that's actually more impressive to me than going to London. Like, I can't remember the exact names, but like Portsmouth, I've been to Torquay, Newquay, uh, didn't quite go to Land's End, but I've been around the area. We stayed in Devon for 2 weeks, and really, I've been pretty much from the main north, because I've been to all the way up to Newcastle. That's the highest I went in the UK, and the lowest I went was I've swam in the Atlantic Sea, or well, stepped in the Atlantic Sea, and I've also swam in the North Sea when it was quite cold. But I've had my time in London. I see Tower Bridge in the distance. I see the Shard. I kept wanting to call it the Spire. I don't know why. I see the Shard, walkie-talkie building, cheese grater, and I guess I forget where the gherkin is, but I also call it the Donger. So I've probably been on this bridge. This doesn't mean I'm going to be any better at actually knowing where I am, by the way, but I'm going to really give it a try. I think I'm near where we dumped some ashes while I was there. That's kind of funny. So I know I'm near, like, sort of that area. So South Bank is that more towards the Spire? Oh god. See, this is the issue. I don't actually remember. There's Tower Bridge in the distance, so I'm a few bridges over. Do I see the cathedral? Don't know, actually. So, I mean, I'm a few over on that. I don't see Shakespeare's Globe unless that's it. Is that Shakespeare's Globe? I don't actually remember the globe. I know I've seen it. I remember talking about it. So there's 1, 2, and are we the third bridge? So could we be this one here? Is this the actual... Oh no, that's London Bridge. So that would be, I guess, London Bridge, and then this would be... possibly this one? Maybe? Or this one? Maybe? Southwark Bridge? I'm gonna say we're there, and we're more towards the non-Spirey side, or Shard side, apologies. But I'm thinking we're there, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll move a little bit, see what we got. So, Southwark. Alright, well, that's easy enough. Let's make sure I did put us on the right side, so yeah, more central London. So I think that's going to be my guess. And probably the closest I've ever gotten in this game, like within actual meters. So that's pretty awesome. That's not going to like happen often at all, because I am not that good. I don't actually remember where we did other stuff at. I'm trying to think now. I think I was probably way down the river when I did all that, thinking about it now. Anyways, and when I was actually in London, because I'm not there anymore, so I don't care to say this now. So where I stayed, and the reason I remember this is because I was near Finsbury Park, so that's like one easy way to remember, but I always remember these reservoirs. So I actually was within this area. Here's Finsbury Park, and there was actually, if you happen to live in London, right here, there's actually an amazing pub called the Finsbury, and they have a lot of good booze and concerts there all the time. Now you know. But I was within this area near like Stoke Newton, and I guess I was near where Arsenal is. That Arsenal? I think that is where Arsenal plays. So wasn't very far from there, which is like quite fun actually. So we'll play the next round. I guarantee I won't get any of these. That one was a really easy one. Now, I've probably been to a lot of these places that I'm going to see, but I'm not going to get them all, like 100%. Because it's very difficult to actually know your way, like, well, for me to know my way around London, only being there a short time. Well, sort of short time. So SW, I guess, oh, City of Westminster, so we know we're through here. So I would say, because it looks like there's a pretty prominent building over here. What we'll do is we'll read this street sign again. Francis. Okay, that's easy enough. And we'll go down here and see if I can figure out what this is. Oh, it sounds like it's a, or it looks like it's a choir school. So if we, I mean, this seems like a pretty promising place, like sort of around the cathedral. But it's in Westminster, so that kind of makes it a lot easier. If I happen to see Francis Street, I've got it. But yeah, even though I've been there all this time, obviously I couldn't have seen all of London. But I'll be honest, my time in London, by the end of it, like, especially the second time around, because we were there doing visa stuff, going to the US Embassy and all this, we kind of just, like, chilled and didn't even go out into central London. Like, it was just, it's a journey going on the tube, especially for me, because I'm, like, you know, 6'5", 6'6", so I just, like, didn't really fit very well in the tube at all. And it was quite an uncomfortable experience for me in that way. Kind of left a bit, there we go. But it was quite like an uncomfortable experience in that way, so I kind of shied away from it in general, just trying to not, you know, be uncomfortable all the time and sweaty and miserable when on the tube. But we took many Ubers, and it's not cheap, it's got to be said, not at all. Okay, maybe I gotta go around a little bit more because I don't fully know where I am. I'm just kind of like looking for streets at this point. So we'll try to go around a bit more. I do remember Francis Street, and then I can, I probably should have looked at this street too because I don't actually remember it. Oh god, where did I come from? Okay, I remember the avenue maybe. So to kind of tie it in a bit. The thing is, I look around, I'm like, okay, I've seen this before, but that's how I feel about a lot of it because, yeah, a lot of the architecture is the same, but at the same time, it's not. It changes a whole lot. Okay, so Amber Rosen, I guess is how you would say that. God knows. Oh, Windsor Castle. I just saw that a minute ago, actually. Oh God, but as to where? I think I have been by that, like 100%. Now that I think about it. But when you're not driving yourself, or at least me in personal experience, I forget where everything is. People that actually live in London, or my wife when she actually watches this is probably gonna be like, why are you so dumb? Oh, maybe it's Windsor House I saw. Maybe not Windsor Castle. But I mean, that can't be far off. I mean, that's like a kind of iconic pub of the area, I think. If I'm thinking the right one. There's a lot of iconic pubs saying that. It's England after all. Okay, so House of Lords, that's not exactly what I'm going for. Okay, I'll keep looking around because I'm done. Dumb. There we go. Is it? Curious. No. I will get this. I mean, I know it's in this area, but I don't want to waste too much time is the thing. I don't want to waste too much time doing this because I know it does get very boring. Especially me meticulously going through this and trying to find everything. So I'll go a little bit farther, see if I see anything that stands out to me. Okay, thank you for blocking that. I appreciate it very much. Honestly, if I just know my distance from the water, that'd be great. Usually if I'm like near the Thames, I kind of know where I am. But not that lucky right now. So, I cry. Do kind of forget how, well, I was going to say how beautiful London is, but I mean, it is beautiful, but I've also been to the not beautiful bits. It's like the beautiful part of downtown London and then the not nice everywhere else. well, sorta. The not very nice, like, sort of parts of it, and then, like, it just all kind of becomes the same, and I just remember a lot of very not nice people. It wasn't due to the fact that I was American. They didn't actually know where I was from most of the time, which was good. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. I'm just kind of babbling at this point as I look around. I mean, that's quite a cathedral, I believe, there. Where's the... Oh, Francis Street. I've probably looked over this like 80,000 times. So, there's the choir school. There's that. So, I'm going to say I was through here. I believe I was on Francis Street, right around that area. Okay, that was even closer than the last one. That's even more impressive, so I'll take that. And we are on another bridge. There's Tower Bridge in the distance. There's the shards, the walkie-talkie cheese grater. So I'm more on this side, which is easy to know. I forget what that building is. Is that the... No, it's not the college thingy. Okay. So we're more towards the shard, which I gotta remember which way this goes. So Tower Bridge, and then... Is it the shard more towards the wharf? Or maybe it's more towards this way. I don't remember. I'm done. Lambeth, Vauxhall... Is it Vauxhall Bridge? No. It's kind of weird because I've actually been here now. Like, it doesn't really feel like I've done any of this, like, at all. Because, like, I feel like I've kind of gotten to the point where it's... Now that I'm back, I kind of feel jaded to it. Like, I never really left or went anywhere. It's, like, sort of a crazy feeling of, did I actually, like, go all that distance and see all the stuff? And it's kind of crazy that I actually did. Oh, and I saw the Book of Mormon when I was there at the Palace Theater, maybe. One of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in my life, actually. It was amazing. Highly suggested. So I mean, there's a cathedral there, and that kind of monument at the Great Fire of London. I've been there. I remember my wife's, or my father-in-law, I forget that I call him that now, telling me all about it. Because he was a firefighter in London for like 20 odd years. Okay, so it is this one. Is this London Bridge? It's actually London Bridge, isn't it? Okay. I thought I was a little bit farther down the way. Wait. Let me back on that side. Let me over there. Come on. That's the HMS Belfast, isn't it? Okay, so it's like the Winston Churchill Museum and everything. Okay, I know where I'm at. So I was here. So I was just on London Bridge. Perfect. There we go. Good enough. Where are we? We are... I saw Wellington. Duke of Wellington Palace. Okay. I don't remember if I remember any of this, actually. I'm on a massive roundabout, I think. Maybe. Do I see any buildings I know? I think when I went on a bus tour, because I went on a big bus tour, that's the name of the company. Highly suggested, by the way. They're amazing. And, like, very, very nice to Americans. Found that out. But they... I think we went through here, and I think I really remember this being something important, and I don't remember why, and that bothers me. So this'll be something. How do you like your London vote May 3rd? Was that the... I think that was the mayor thing when I was there, where Sadiq Khan became mayor or whatever. Yeah, I was there long enough for Sadiq Khan to become mayor, and also... Oh, I have been here, I just don't remember what it is. I remember that statue. But for him to become mayor, and also for Brexit to happen. And, like, the entire, like, downfall of that. And I've been to Harrods. I bought people stuff from Harrods. I forgot about going there. And I've been this way, Hyde Park. I've been in Selfridges. Way too high class for me. British Museum was amazing. And, wow. It's like still really, really shocking that I've seen all this. I've been to the Embassy of London, and that's where I was told that I got to marry my wife. Huh. It's pretty amazing, actually. Kind of forgot about that, and that makes me happy. Alright. I'm thinking... Am I within this area, actually? Maybe? So, Ring Road, Kilburn, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't know enough about it. I'll just keep going on this ring road. Or whatever it is, or... God knows. Whoa! Oh, that's not helpful. You've got to be kidding me. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh, okay, I think this is where I was. Okay, good. So, for M25, Westminster, Victoria, it's really bothering me because I do know where this is, but I want to find it out without actually going off of here too much. But I think I'm going to have to go off here, and I want to go towards the direction of these. Because this makes... You know what? I'm just going to guess it. I'm going to go for that and hope that it's okay. I'm thinking that's... it's definitely not that park. It's not Green Park. It might be Wellington Arch, and I think it's the Wellington Memorial. So, oh, Duke of Wellington. Okay, yeah. So I was put about here, I think. Okay, that's pretty close. I knew it was like sort of that area, so I'm glad that I managed to get that somewhat. I really thought I was going to be wrong there. Don't remember ever seeing this, actually. Okay, I see the gherkin, or the big dildo, as I call it. I don't remember what part of London that is. This... Thing is, I've definitely been through here. Why can't it be like Oxford Street or Regent Street? That'd be really easy. Okay. I will find this out. So the gherkin is more... Is it more... I guess it's more this way, isn't it? Don't remember which side it's on at all. I don't remember the proper name of it either. I just know it as the gherkin. So, God knows what it actually is. Oh, the gherkin. Okay, well that makes it a little bit easier. So I'm somewhere through here. I didn't know they actually call it the gherkin, but it's 30 St. Mary Axe, which is funny. So I'm through here somewhere, I assume. I seem like I'm near something art-wise, which I was thinking a campus, so that would make sense. Do we have any signs here? It looks like we do, but it's on that side. It just says 175. We got Liverpool Street. Liverpool. Sorry to everyone from Liverpool. Liverpool Street. So I think we might be down this way, maybe within, unless Liverpool Street also goes, I'm gonna say right here, because I feel confident in that one, sort of. Maybe if I go down this way, is that Liverpool Street? I don't know, that seems like a one-way. Oh, it is a one-way. So maybe it's farther down that way. But nonetheless, I'm going to go with that one. It may be the one that's farthest off, and that's okay with me because I've done pretty well. It is. So it's more toward... Oh, Spitalfields. I've been to Spitalfields. God damn it. I know I've seen it before. Doc Martens. I think that's actually where I bought my only pair of Doc Martens. Well, I know I bought my Doc Martens at the first Doc Martens store that was ever opened. I'm guessing that one's the one. I don't know. It seems about right. But nonetheless, I hope that was somewhat interesting. I apologize if it wasn't. 20 minutes of me trying to figure out where I am. I guess it's not very entertaining. This was more of a personal thing of me just wanting to go through it and see if I could actually do anything. Wow, that's made me very bright. But yeah, so now, I mean, you can see that this is what had kept me from, oh, I guess it was going that way, that makes sense. This is what kept me for 6 months pretty much from making videos. I'd been in this bit of area. I've been up here in Middlesbrough, Newcastle, and all the way down to, not been to Portsmouth, I've been to Plymouth. I got those confused. I went to Brighton one day from London on a hour train. And there's Torquay and Newton Abbot, been there. It's an okay place. I quite liked it, honestly. And you know, like all these little places, and it was like quite an adventure. So I've got to see Plymouth. I got to see where stuff launched from, which was amazing. Like, you know, way back in history. This may not be interesting to anyone else but me, but that's fine. I don't think I've been through any of this area, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think so. Well, I think we end up driving a little bit farther down. Don't know if I've been to any of this. I don't know any names off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I went to Lizard, or whatever. I think it's actually pronounced differently. But I've been down there. I forgot about that. Wow. I have been really, really far away, actually. Oh, Jesus. I forgot how far south I actually went of England. And I ended up going all the way to... See, I didn't go to Land's End, but I did go to St. Ives. I went to St. Ives. I also went to St. Michael's Mount, which is right here. I've been on this little island, which was really fun. Penzance. Or Penzance, I forget how it's actually pronounced. And I stayed on a caravan site somewhere up here in a big old RV. That's how we traveled everywhere, and it was lovely. It was the first time I ever got to travel in an RV, so it was really fun. And got to do it in England, so it's like quite a massive experience now that I think about it. Kind of took it for granted a little bit sometimes. And there's Newquay, also an amazing place. Bit too party for me, but it was really nice. I don't think we end up going this far. North, that is. Oh, Exeter. That's kind of where we stayed when we were there. Forgot about that. But yeah, I'll stop bugging with all this. This is just like habit of wanting to look at everything and kind of remembering and reminiscing. My head was itchy. But I think we did relatively well. I mean, that's pretty good spotting there, and I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it's kind of the more, I guess, easy to know places of London. But I think even if it threw me out a little bit farther, I might happen to get it here and there when I'm lucky. Really, if I got anything that said the, you know, stations, like how we have like Finsbury and everything through here, or Manor House, that's the one I used to take all the way into, I think we went from Manor House to Arsenal, and then I think I went to, I can't remember which one went to. It like went into this area, I believe, or maybe even farther. It was quite a long run. It took a while to get through it all, but oh no, it took me all the way to Heathrow. I remember now, because that's how I came in. I came in from Heathrow and got to take one line all the way in. So I didn't have to switch on my first time, which was great. But yeah, it's like a nice little thing to kind of reminisce upon and see again in the beauty of Soho. But yeah, I like to, you know, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though it's, again, a bit more personal than anything, and me just enjoying myself with video here. I hope you enjoyed the fact I made 3 videos today. This is probably the least entertaining of the 3, but nonetheless, it was fun for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next episode of whatever I do. And goodbye.